It's now 8:45 a.m. I slept for like 9 hours, which was awesome. Got to bed, asleep by like 10:45, and then woke up around 7:45. So a little bit of a late start to the morning, but it was so needed. Woke up a few times last night, which wasn't ideal, but feel very well rested, especially compared to the last 2 days. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Today, get into work, plug away, and then the goal is get out by 5, get to the gym, upper body lift, get home, and we have an hour bike ride. Home stretch here. We'll have a rest day tomorrow, so work hard today, earn the rest day. There have only been 2 times during this training where I've genuinely been broken. First one, we had a wedding, Sarah and I, in Virginia. Flew to Virginia. That was a tough training weekend. Flew in Thursday evening, so I had to get an early bike in before work on the indoor trainer, and then a quick upper body lift after work. Left work a little early, and then straight to the airport, flew to Virginia, got in at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., woke up the next day early, had to go for a 16-mile run. Hung out with my buddies all day Friday, did some hiking. Saturday was my rest day in the wedding. Sunday was my flight home. So it was like a 4-hour flight home. I get off the plane at like 2 p.m. Get on the bike by like 4 p.m. I just did an indoor session for time purposes. And I remember just like my legs, fatigue from flying, the lack of sleep over the weekend. It was a 4-hour indoor ride, so I'm literally just like staring at the wall basically for 4 hours. And the resistance on the indoor trainer after an hour, I genuinely had nothing left in me. Like I unclipped from the bike and I just laid on the floor for like 3 minutes. I could have fallen asleep right then and there. But I get back on the bike. I had to cut the resistance on the trainer so it wasn't imposing forces against me as much. Just flat road for the other 3 hours, but that was hell. And then the second time was like 3 weekends ago. It was actually a shorter long run. It was 14 miles. We went camping in Crested Butte that weekend. So same thing, like Friday came around, I had to do my long bike ride Friday. Then Saturday we were camping, Sunday we were camping. Tried to drive home somewhat early, but all day Saturday we hiked too, and then Sunday we did a little morning hike. Hopped in the car, we were driving home. There was like an hour, 2 hours of traffic, and it's already like 4 hours away. So I was legitimately driving for 6 hours, just in a sitting position. After a long weekend of hiking and camping, you don't sleep that well when you're camping. Yeah, got out of the car and basically immediately had to get into this run. So just like kind of put my shoes on, starting to sort of rush the run. 11 miles in, and I surprisingly was doing okay, and then all of a sudden my knees, like my calves, my left hip, everything just started to give all at once. And I genuinely, like, there were 2 or 3 times I got brought to a stop because my knees were in so much pain. Like it legitimately felt like I was just ripping something apart in there, or something was like about to, like my ACL was about to blow. I don't know what it was. It must have just been, again, the combination of what I was eating over the weekend and all of that, but those last 3 miles were so hard to get through. But besides that, so I've hit every single training day the past 4 months. Every single one. Entire duration. No breaks. There have been a couple of times I've felt kind of sick, something's coming on, trained right through it. Not saying it's the smartest way to do it, but it's the way I do it. I like the confidence of I literally did all of the training required. And your body does a lot of weird things during this training. Like last night, my left hand was going numb. I was thinking maybe it was my watch, but it's never happened before. After a really hard day, you'll be like hot, tossing and turning, heart fluttering, trying to get to bed, and I'll get dizzy on the bike sometimes. My eyes get crazy bloodshot after the long bike rides. Weird stuff happens. But generally I've held up decently well. But those 2 workouts, I will say after each one, I feel like I improved drastically. So you gotta be taken all the way to that breaking point. And then once you get some good recovery in, you've made some crazy gains. Just got out of work, 5:07 p.m. Super slam day at work. My brain hurts. Headed to the gym. Upper body lift day, let's go. One of my all-time faves. Head home after 1 hour indoor trainer ride. It's gonna be a pretty brutal session, so gotta get through this upper body lift fast. Done with the lift. It's now 6:20 p.m. Headed home for some biking. Lift went well. Some upper body push and pull action. I actually got a really good pump in. My upper body day is probably the least important workout of any of mine throughout the week. So not super important to go crazy on upper body, but it's always good to maintain, and who doesn't love an upper body pump? Now, it's time to get home and get on the bike. "21 sets of minute 45 at 210 watts with 30-second break at 150 watts. Sorry, 135 watts. 15 sets in. Let's get it. 21.33 miles, good mileage. Good average speed, 21.26. Heart rate, min 90. Average 138. Max 152. Solid power average. Feeling good. Rest day tomorrow. Let's go.